That's pretty catchy, isn't it? Right. Okay, now. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everyone. My name is Sydney Winston. I'm an atheist activist out of Vancouver, Canada. And I'm going to just quickly jump to my Canadian window, my atheist window, and say hello. And now I'm going to magically jump back to my previous window, which is this one. Amazing. Well, I was just about to call it a night for the night when it came to my attention that Shannon Dornbush on her Instagram account has actually made it known that she's leaving the internet unless she gets apologies, right? Look, I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm going to just disappear myself for a little bit. Like that. And then I'll just go with that. And that says, until I get apologies, I will not be online any further. Except playing games. And if I'm invited for an interview. Oh, hey, Shannon. Hey, Shannon. I'm inviting you for an interview. Okay, I want to be the first one to go live online on this platform to invite you to an interview. Okay? Please, if anyone knows Shannon Dornbush, please let her know. Please forward this invitation for an interview to her. Now, I do plan to listen to her reasons for leaving the internet, and because I haven't listened to this one yet, this is more of a reaction video. So without needing to change anything at all other than to shut my mouth up, let's get into it.
Hi guys. How's everyone doing?
All right.
What's up?
All right, Shannon. We're all right. I'm all right.
Me, I'm not good.
Why? What's the matter? What's going on? So what's going on, Shannon?
I'm not good.
I understand. Well, I don't really, but what's going on?
And I don't know if I'm ever gonna be good.
Have you ever been good? Shannon, really?
There just comes to a point
Mm-hmm.
where it's like, you feel so helpless.
How helpless about what? You got support?
And you don't know what to do anymore.
But you've got your support. So you got your support system.
There's a point
Mm-hmm.
where you get so depressed that you don't even want to even try anymore.
Oh, that's terrible. Where's your support system?
What is the point of trying when every single time you do try, you get told no?
You just try again.
You get
That's
told
the point.
nope.
The point is you try again.
Nope.
Yeah, you try
Can't
again.
help you.
Sorry, try again. Hey, you
And
know,
then
Shannon,
you get told that you're a dirtbag for
yeah,
something.
yeah. Shannon. You know what these people who want to be actors in Hollywood do, or New York, or wherever. They go to these places all full of talent, and they knock on doors, and they get doors slammed in their faces, 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 slammed in their faces. They get a jobs as waiters and waitresses and menial jobs, and they get the doors slammed in their faces, slammed in their faces, until they get employment. And sometimes they don't. So what you do, Shannon, you just keep on trying. Just keep on trying. I don't know. Maybe I'm on the wrong track because I haven't listened to this whole goodbye message from you, but which gives me an incentive to carry on listening to it.
Something you didn't even do. It's just rumored.
Rumored what?
This is why I know that the Bible is very honest when they said that gossipers don't inherit the kingdom of God.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You know what, Shannon? The kingdom of God is irrelevant. Number one, not only is it irrelevant in this situation, it's bloody useless. You're talking about yourself and you're blaming us for what's happened to you. And our comeuppance is going to be that we will not inherit the kingdom of God. Well, Shannon, I want to let you know about this, okay? Listen, that does not instill one iota of fear in us. I just thought you should know that, all right? Because it's really not that much of a rebuke. So, carry on.
Because it ruins lives, and a lot of people who gossip just don't give a fuck.
All right, so gossipers are not going to inherit the kingdom of hell. Do you hear that, gossipers? I mean, Freudian slip. You're not going to inherit the kingdom of God. You understand that? Gossipers, you are not going to inherit the kingdom of God. So that is your punishment for eternity. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? But anyway.
Whose lives they ruin, and how much someone struggles. As long as they get that tea, right? As long as they're taken care of.
Oh, what about you, Shannon? Why don't you take care of yourself?
Do you know Britney Spears?
Not personally, no.
Gets only paid $2,000 a week.
Wow.
$2,000 a week.
Okay, $2,000 a week for Britney Spears. And I understand that Britney Spears is a talented singer. Or, no, performer. Actress, maybe. I don't know. So, $2,000 a week. For what? I mean, for why? Why does she need any money at all? Why don't she just, order it and it'll get there? Or just use a credit card, or just or $2,000 a week is really, really a lot of money. Jenny, I don't see what the problem here is, but maybe you are going to explain it to us.
While her lawyer gets $10,000 a week. So are you telling me this woman spent her whole life busting her ass?
Her lawyer gets $10,000
Quite
a week?
similar to me.
For
I
what?
spent my whole life making videos, trying to entertain people.
Yeah.
And everyone else is making money
Uh-huh.
off our heads.
Or your heads.
And we can't see the fruit of our own labor.
Well, firstly, the labor is a bit of a stretch. Shannon Dornbush. Labor? You? Labor? Labor? No, that's not gonna stick. You throw labor at us, we're not gonna buy into that. No. You're gonna have to try something else, Shannon. The fruits of your labor? Lying there and complaining about life and hoping that Jesus will come for you every day? That's labor? The problem, what you did was you swore at your kids. I made a video about that. Your boyfriend, Jason, threatened to beat up the kids. This is all live on camera. So there's no crying about it, okay, Shannon? You lost your channels for, I wouldn't say I support that you lost your channels, right? Because I don't support censorship in any way. But, there's a price to pay for child abuse, okay? And I think you're paying the price. So don't cry. What you should do, get up and go and find another line of work, okay? Why do you have to sit in front of a camera 24 hours a day in order to consider yourself employed? Huh? And as for your boyfriend, who thinks he's above getting a job as a postman, as I've previously outlined in a prior video, he's worse than you. He's threatening and bullying children, number one, that number two are not his own. He's a big bully. If anyone deserves to get an ass whooping, it's your boyfriend. Apparently, you've already administered one or two yourself. Hey, pow pow. So let me continue with this sob story. What's turning out to be a sob story.
It's the most unfair fucking thing in the world. Like, these people have harassed me to the point where they've called every single place that I could think of in the area to get employment.
How does anyone even know where you live, Shani? Does anyone out there? Oh, I'm sorry. I have to do something, as I'm becoming accustomed to doing, and that is going straight to my chat window and saying and recognizing everybody. Cryptomeria, Cheryl Galerin, welcome. I hope I said your name right. The African Humanist, good morning over in England. Yes, Cheryl, this woman Shannon is for real crazy. But there's more. Stay tuned. I'm going to go back to Shannon in 1 second here. In fact, we'll do it right now. There we go.
And ruined that. That's how bad it is. I can't get employment.
Oh, really?
They ruined that for me.
What do you think she tried for? What do you think she tried to work? Where do you think she applied for this employment? Nah.
I started looking into the law, and there are laws against this in affecting people's lives.
Oh, Shannon! Stop that with the law. You know very well that you and the law are not friends. So after breaking the law, after breaking so many laws, so many different laws of human respect, mostly. Now you're talking about the law. All right, tell us about it. Tell us all about the law, Shannon. Shannon from the Supreme Court of the United States is now going to tell us about the law. Go.
Livelihoods. They were mostly made for people like the paparazzi, but those laws do exist. And what they are doing to me is highly illegal.
What are we doing to you?
They need to pay for what they've done. Because not only am I suffering...
Whoa. Who needs to pay for your suffering? For this highly illegal cause of your suffering? I wonder if she's ever going to say that. But I'm sure we're going to hear about the amount of suffering coming up. She looks like she's welling up to let it all out.
But my husband is suffering. My
husband? No, darling, Shannon. You have to be married to have a husband. You, my dear Christian acquaintance, are living in sin according to the Christian dogma, doctrine, law, tradition, custom, you name it.
My animals are suffering, and my children are suffering You know, you say you care about the children so much, but yet you're
It's not our children. We didn't. I didn't fuck you, Shannon. I'm not responsible for your children, right? So stop looking to me to look after your children.
willing to ruin their parents' careers and job opportunities to take care of them. You know, is it some
Where's she
sick
going?
fucking excuse?
Get back
like,
here.
wow, see, they can't take care of them. See? No, it's because I'm literally been harassed.
No, it's because you can't take care of them. We know it's on video. We've all seen it. What about the video when your son was having suicidal ideation and you had to transport him to a psychological counseling unit at a hospital, and on the way, while you're taking your son to this unit to be diagnosed or assessed, you're talking about him live and his problems live in front of him, and he doesn't like it. And that's not the only time you've done that, Shannon. You've also teased your son when he asked you not to talk about him on a live stream, and you said, "Oh, he's just the hormones." You're an arrogant, nasty bitch, Shannon. Your narcissism oozes out of every pore of your massive body.
To the point where people won't even talk to me. I'm so isolated in my life that I don't have one friend.
Oh.
I really don't. I have not one friend I can talk to, and the people that I thought were my friends, they're not even there for me.
Are these your fellow Christians? I bet you they are. I bet you every single one of them is a Christian that you claim to be your ex-friends or friends that are not there for you. Let's hear about it, Shani. Complain, cry.
They're not even there for me, and they used me so they could get information out of me. And that to give to the people who've already destroyed my life even more.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
You tell me, how is this fair? You tell me how it's okay for a bunch of strangers on the internet to destroy job opportunities and opportunities for parents to take care of their kids, and then they're screaming child abuse. No, you're the child abusers.
I would beg to differ, Shannon Dornbush, about that. 24/7 on the internet is what you are, is what you want to do. You even say so in your goodbye message. I'll be playing games. That's it. On the internet, you'll be playing games, and you'll be playing games 24/7, like you try. And what you tried to do, remember, when you did have a channel, was you tried to play games, live stream those games, and gain, I don't know, some kind of a following that way. But you remember when you did that with all those games, and you did hours and hours and days and days and days of gaming, game streaming or whatever they call it on on your YouTube channel. You know what? No one watched it. Nobody gives a shit. No drama in gaming. So when you say you're going to be on the internet gaming and not doing this, in other words, complaining to the camera, you're still not paying attention to your kids while you're gaming. You're a terrible mother. You honestly deserve to be, you just deserve to be brought to your senses. which you don't seem to have any right now. Oh, none that I've ever seen.
Because you're literally trying to squash two people out who are trying to take care of their kids.
BS. More BS, followed by more BS.
You know?
That's not a decent goodbye
I deserve
speech.
compensation.
Oh, compensation. Let's
hear
this one.
For what's been happening to me. You know? And I'm always told that I'm lying. I'm lying about my health because, see, they need that.
Oh, wait! You deserve compensation because you're lying, because you people say that you're lying about your health? Did I miss something? I deserve compensation because people are always saying I lie about my health. Anyone? Okay, let's see if we can unravel this mystery.
That excuse. They need the excuse that I'm lying about my health, that I'm lying about being a good mom, because they don't want the world to know what they've done to a family for no reason.
What a family has done to themselves for reasons unknown. Okay? Let's just say it like it is, like it should be said. Okay? If you call yourself a family, then you've done this to yourself. A young couple like yourselves with 2 young children can't go out and join the rat race like everybody else and make life work for them as best they can. Get off the fucking internet and go out and do something. Well, let's face it, this is your goodbye speech, right? Because you're never going to be on the internet again. So everybody, this is the last time you will see Shannon Dornbush on the internet, unless she's playing games or if she's invited for an interview. So Shannon, again, if you're watching, I invite you for an interview so that the internet can see you again, considering that you're leaving the internet.
I don't want to talk to anyone.
What about me?
About anything.
Okay,
in my life anymore.
Then what's the point of being interviewed? You just said, except playing games and if I'm invited for an interview. So I'm inviting you for an interview, and before I know it, I've invited somebody for an interview who doesn't want anybody to know anything about them. Okay, Shannon, what are we going to talk about? We're not going to talk about Jesus. Because Jesus has not stepped up to the plate for you. No. In fact, for all the time I've known you, you have you've gone downhill. With all this Jesus stuff in your head, it hasn't really helped you one little bit. Just saying, Shannon, just saying.
Because a lot of the things I've talked to people recently has gotten out. You know, my so-called friends.
Here it comes again.
My so-called, I'll be there for you. I promise I'll never do what those people do. And they do. And they do. And then in a couple years, they come back in your life and they do the same.
Okay, here's some advice, Shannon. When somebody fucks you over, stabs you in the back, throws you under the bus, and you leave them or they leave you, it should be like that forever. Okay? If they come back, turn around and walk the other way. It seems, though, that you didn't.
Shitty fucking thing to you. I've been backstabbed for over 12 years now, and I have come to a decision. Until I get apologies.
Apologies.
Until I get sincere apologies. And I get some kind of compensation.
Sincere apology.
What I have, I will no longer be on the internet.
There it is.
I will be gone.
Gone.
So I suggest to my people, if you actually care for me, if you actually want to hear from me,
Yes.
you would demand apologies from them and demand compensation
Yes,
back.
absolutely.
And demand YouTube to give my channel back. And demand all of this to be fixed. You guys fixed it. Because all you guys enabled each other for years talking about me.
Yes.
I don't know how many of you guys sitting here right now have given me one letter after another. I used to be on the hate channels, and, well, I found out you're not what they said you were, and, I'm really sorry.
But
Do you know
what?
how many of you guys have said that to me?
No, I don't have a clue.
Really?
No, not a clue.
First of all, let me ask this question. Whatever made it to you an appropriate thing, and what made you think that a bunch of strangers on the internet know anything about other strangers on the internet?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Can you elaborate?
Just to
Please?
answer me this, do you? No.
No. Okay, so tell us.
It's sad.
That's your opinion.
It's sad. But you ain't getting me personally anymore. You ain't gonna see my face.
No.
You ain't gonna hear me at all. Because I'm done. You
hear
know,
that?
the only thing you'll be seeing me on is Twitch playing games. Because that's the only thing I can do with my life. Because I can't do anything else.
You hear that? The only thing that Shannon Dornbush can do with her life is be on Twitch playing games. The only thing. Viewers, everyone, ladies, gentlemen, etc. The only thing that Shannon Dornbush can do is play games on Twitch. It's pretty sad.
You know, you guys don't know what's going on with me medically at all. Even though a bunch of people are saying, she's lying, she's lying. You don't know what's going on with me mentally at all. Even though you have a bunch of people saying, she's lying, she's lying.
Right. So you're done, Shani. Is this it?
I don't want social media anymore.
Okay.
Because it really showed me the state of how mankind is. How
Has never
they
changed.
say they care for you, but when you need help, they're not there for you.
I.e.,
When you
need
need
money.
someone to listen to you, they're not there for you.
Because you don't shut
It's
up
not
to
even
listen.
worth going into social media, especially when, you know, your so-called friends will sell you out
Bullshit.
just for your secrets. Just to sell your secrets.
Sell you out for your secrets. I bet you if she hadn't been kicked off YouTube, she wouldn't be saying, I'm out of here because, love me and my secrets got sold or some bullshit like that.
For a little coin,
Selling my secrets.
you know? Like, I'm sorry, but the internet doesn't deserve me. Because I tried to entertain people. I tried to make people happy. And the whole time I'm told I'm not good enough. I'm ugly. I'm fat.
She's such a fucking liar. She tried to make everybody happy. And I'm told that I'm ugly and I'm fat. What else?
There's something wrong with me. You're mentally ill. Just
She tells us all that she's mentally ill. We empathize with the fact that you're mentally ill. But that doesn't give you free rein to act like an insane idiot. Doesn't give you free rein to neglect your children. Okay? You understand that you're mentally ill. You can cope with it. You can deal with it. We all do. With our own issues. Okay? Shannon.
constant negativity to me, constantly putting me down. And I tried to ignore it. I tried to move forward. But now it's to the point, okay, you want to make nothing but money off me? Well,
Money.
guess what I'm going to do?
What you gonna do?
I'm going to starve you.
Oh!
Bye.
Oh no!
Well,
No! It's gonna die. Alright, alright. Oh, I have to take a breath. Because talking about starving, as you can tell, Shani for Christ is not starving. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You'll never see her on the internet again. She's gone. She's on Twitch playing games. How was she ever going to know that I invited her for an interview? Unless somebody tells her. Unless she watches the Sydney Winston channel, which I doubt. The dilemma, though, is that I made a mistake in inviting her to be interviewed because I got sucked in by her except for interviews little message there. Because then she goes on to say, I'm not talking to anybody about anything. I want nobody to know about anything about me. So what's the point of an interview? Yes, so this was the public service announcement that I had to bring to you because I don't know, I hadn't seen anybody else announce the end of Shannon Dornbush on the internet other than for playing games on Twitch and interviews where she wants to speak about herself. I want to catch up with stuff that I'm missing out on, which is the chat. Now, let me go up here a little bit. Let's see if there's anyone else I have to acknowledge. The African Humanist, I think. Cheryl, yeah, we've seen you guys. Algorithm, welcome. Welcome back. So there you go. So Cheryl, you think she'll be back in a day or two after saying goodbye? Wow, that's some optimism. I don't know, man. Look at that. You think she wants to come back with that face? Really? That's, if she doesn't come back, we'll have lost one Christian to the ether. Well, I hope that if she doesn't come back, that she drops this Christian nonsense, this Jesus nonsense. It's not helping her cause in any way whatsoever. At least not, maybe in the short term, people feel sorry for her and give her a little bit of money because, she's praising Jesus and, there's a sucker born every minute, right? But that's not a living. And it looks like at this point, Shannon Dornbush has not prepared herself for much of a living. She doesn't even know how to be a house mother. Even doesn't know how to be a single mother. Doesn't know how to do anything as a mother. So, it's pretty sad. But ultimately, I just wanted to say goodbye with Shannon, to Shannon. Wish her all the best. And I hope that she gets to wear her mother hat, and her responsible adult hat, and gets her shit together so that in 10 years' time she can look back and think, oh my God, where the hell was I heading? And look what a great place I am in now. I hope that for you, Shannon. So take care, everybody. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.